got weaker. And the hero... Like, heroes get balanced around how strong they are in the current meta. That's a Brewmaster picked up for Summit. That's a hero we haven't seen in a while, and I'm happy to see him. Especially with the possibility... Yeah, it's 3 runes for the side of Yangon, with 1 going the way of Summit at least. But Summit, they may have found themselves a first blood, and that's not worth it. Z-Rain for the rune. It depends on who gets the first blood, of course, but I don't think that's ever worth it. Nice boundness from the Monkey King, just trying to create a little bit more space for Z-Rain, but I think Leshrac is gonna catch up to that farm anyhow. Now on the bottom lane, Disruptor gets ran down because guess what? Monkey King, he is there. Z-Rain denied himself to a tower. Don't flame me for missing that kill. That was just the Bane denying himself to a tower, and there was a chance fight for the most part. On the mid lane, guess who isn't gonna be fine? This Leshrac got caught with beautiful ice shards and all of the follow-up damage these 2 supports could provide for the task. Tusk got himself a double, exactly who to focus on, and they run them down. Now Monkey King with the Brewmaster fire, he is gonna be hurting, but the support goes down first as per usual, and that means Brewmaster has to commit a lot into this Monkey King ultimate to try and get the kill, and he may not even get it. Never mind, decides to back off, run out. He did at least not proc it, that's fine. Mercury, he'll make up for that in no time, I'm sure. Losing like momentum and any of the heroes still going well this game, that would not be fine in the slightest. Brewmaster, he is gonna dive that Monkey King ultimate again with his Brewlings, and this time around he is gonna get him. Now in comes the Monkey King, as on the other side of that fight Trazam got killed off by Young PH already, but it's never mind, that reward.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And a smoke in on the Disruptor. Disruptor is gonna get wall punched instantly, and Z-Rain is just dead. Now Primal Beast with that charge is gonna onslaught straight into the Leshrac. And Leshrac pounded in the ground once, 2, thrice. Primal Beast dies to that, but I think that's worth it to him. You're still sad that Z-Rain died. See a 4-staff just as an additional answer to the Monkey King. Now Bane is the first to walk up the high ground, and the Neeks with the Vendetta. He is gonna kind of ruin that engagement because Hoodwink already stunned, and now Z-Rain goes down. Still a plenty, because Yangon Galacticos, they walked there ready to fight. At the moment, notes later, everybody was retreating and realized, well, that fight wasn't Summit's favor. Now KSH, he's running for his life, but yeah. Bruma, he has a huge lead on every other carry on the map. Doesn't mean that Primal Beast isn't just gonna go down though. Without the lifesteal even being there, because with the Disruptor ultimate and everything else, they do have a ton of damage. First item BKB. I'm not really feeling that. Like if Monkey had any damage item, I'd say go ahead, hell yeah. Lifestealer, he is gonna explode on the Monkey King first. Hoodwink manages to get out and come back, because the only thing I see is a huge Wukongs and everybody being stun locked up in the Wukongs. And as I say that, a Disruptor ult and everything getting dropped on the Monkey King, who is just gonna die. So will the Bane. Monkey King dead for a minute, can still buy back. But even if you buy back and Wukongs alone, it's not gonna be of much use, and your supports are dying left and right. And we're gonna see a buyback from the Disruptor, who realizes, hey guys, one more fight and we can end this game probably. Well, Neeks gets sniped by Young PH, who still had a more than acceptable game. Now, however, young PH. Ooh, that must have hurt. And the pain is gonna continue. AT immediately buying back and immediately going back in again, as will the Monkey King. This man fighting it up with everything he got, but he's focusing the Lash rack. And even in his BKB took some Diabolic Edict damage from that. Now Lash doesn't have a BKB anymore. That means so much more damage output from him. Mercury, godlike double kill. 10-2 and 10 Lash rack. He had kind of a hard start. People were focusing the Lash, making sure that he didn't have a free game, like he so often does. But he only died twice in those cases. A lot of the times the support sacrificed themselves, and GG gets called as, yeah, Monkey King is just gonna clean up heroes while waiting for the game to end. And that made for some really fun and to watch and good action.
Choose your hero.
Storm Spirit is gonna get CCY. He doesn't realize that everybody sees him, and oh boy. Yeah, they set up perfectly. However, oh, the hook. Nice counter hook, but Lion is still too squishy. If that was a tank. And looking at the matchup here, Duza against the Broodmother is actually not that great, and I think this is where the Clockwork actually comes in so handy. Because Clockwork, I hate the hero, but it's just because most of what he does is during the laning stage. Mirana on the bottom lane is gonna go down after being... Just because Broodmother doesn't have any kill potential doesn't mean she isn't annoying. And holding that second skill point so you're always ready that if there should be a chance to go for a kill, you have exactly the right skill ready. Now Pangolier in the mid lane, locked down, taking tough damage, and that's gonna be... Because he just needs experience, he just needs the finger, and then from that finger he can actually scale surprisingly well for support. The extra damage that really matters. Young PH, he just wants a bounty rune. Instead he is gonna find a kill for himself onto Trazam, but dies for that. He really just wants to refill his bot. They will make that a habit. Here, how... Oh. That's Duza dying. So, how did Broodmother do that? She tower hasn't taken any damage. Mid tower still at way too high health. Top tower also hasn't taken any damage. Where is that split push? Instead, the Duza gets found by a Broodmother and killed off. Pangolier looking to perhaps go on the Clockwork, but guess what? While he tries to do that, in comes the Storm Spirit, and look at these amounts of nuke damage. Storm Spirit gets tackied on. However, they did get the Lion down, and Storm Spirit zip-zaps out. And that's gonna be a dismember. Set up on the Beastmaster. Clockwork is in position to help out, but what can he really do other than keep his touch barely stunned? Nice Rolling Thunder coming through from the Pangolier. And while Z-Rain goes down, Patch tries to hook again into the Clockwork, but... Wow, the second I go away from my camera, Patch decides to initiate. However, Mirana is gonna die for that, as will young PH, and losing that Storm Spirit is actually huge for Yangon Galacticos. They will bring in one more hero. Soon, I think. Because, yeah, these getting this, they're eager to start doing some work, right? They're unionized and everything. Oh my god, Duza, what? Mercury, he seriously dived that. No, I'm sorry I'm missing so many kills, but this is not supposed to be happening. Summit, they are just outskilling Yangon, and this is a kill I expected. That's why we were watching build in and yet don't farm effectively. CZY, he died, but to this Broodmother and Patch, everyone is dying. Well, young PH comes on in. Nice finger coming out from CZY there, but Patch is still alive, and As long as Alone can frontline this, he gets a flash, but he cannot. CZY got himself a double kill at least. As now Pangolier with the Rolling Thunder would really like that Beastmaster, and he will get him. Thieves. And Clockwork, he shoots the flare upwards to try and get the vision to initiate. However, instead, out comes that Rolling Thunder, hitting on 1, hitting on 2, hitting on 3. Techie's doing his best to dish out damage as well, but AT is already dropped. So has Young PH. Now without the Storm Spirit, this fight is going to become nearly impossible for Yangon Galacticos because Storm Spirit's constant passive. It was a big thing they relied on. Well, more precisely the... Oof, look at that mana burn. Yeah, that's just it. Mid tier 3 tower gets pushed in. Broodmother is gonna lose all of his spiders for that. Never mind, he cannot press his lifesteal. Has to get himself out of there, in fact. CZY gets hooked away by the Putch, and now Pangolier is on the retreat. Clockwork hooking straight into the Putch, immediately regrets his decision. And that is only the first life gone from the Pangolier, who just ends up with the second one. Lion goes on down, but it looks like it will be changed. Yeah. Lion for the techies. I think they're happy with that. What? Lion for the techies? No. Lion for the Storm Spirit. Thanks to the techies. There we go. English hard. Brewmaster. He is in fact not going for an Agonist, but for a Lotus. And guess what? Techies is clipped up there, but Techies does not care about being clipped up there. He is a living void and one that launches mines and is a pain in the ass. Duda comes in, throws on her own ultimate, is gonna get the Pangolier to turn into stone. Pango only wants the one kill though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yep,
attack.
that's AT. Go. Silence gets used on the Mirana. Out comes the Pangolier with the Rolling Thunder, and he is gonna kill off that Z-Ray Mirana. CZY meanwhile got the kill on Lan, gonna survive. Ooh, there's the nice hookshot though. That was just a nice hook. That's what Putch does. Beastmaster gets stunned up that high ground, and Putch is gonna hook him back, but that may have been a mistake because now you're surrounded by 3 people and stun locked up for eternity. He found the perfect angle, but maybe that wasn't the kill you should have gone hooked for. However, now in comes Pangolier with the Aghanim Scepter going for the maximum late game strat. Clockwork is gonna lock him in the cogs. Pangolier doesn't really mind all that much as long as Clockwork's dead. Now Storm Spirit dies though. And Duza is gonna be the next hero to fall from the looks of it, with the Pangolier helping out. You can see the damage illusion steals, but when the real Duza doesn't, then yeah, they may as well go for the road. It's a hugely risky move because if you get caught, you're dead. Well, if Unknown catches anyone, that person is just dead for the most part, he says. And over a minute left on the Aegis. Down goes Clockwork. Shazam is also gonna drop here and Visage. Boop. TZY will hit the floor. Visage, I say. Duza, I meant. Is still alive. Undermine on that Broodmother though. He is feeding it. Or not. Ooh, meanwhile, Lan died to Nevermind. And there's a full 5-man smoke up. Clockwork jumping forward, Trying to get the go on the Pudge. The hookshot will still land, albeit on melee range. But Pudge with that with the BKB not able to heal himself back up. Soulspread takes a finger to the face, but he is the one person on this team that still has a BKB ready to go. Shazam. Ooh. Can he get away? Meanwhile, yes, right. Though I think after getting 2-0'd, that means Yangon, they are now officially stuck in last place and aren't gonna make a comeback in this tournament. And Ancient is just gonna drop, not quite yet. Mirana is gonna get right down first, and now Broodmother is like, hey, more free kills, what? Fighting into the Medusa, but Medusa with some mana burn, or just when surrounded, isn't all that strong, so... Good game, well played, and with that we are done.
Right.